Hey guys, welcome back. So we're here on my main account, Jason W. We're going to do some high-level rating here, show off some of the top ranking players and who I like to fight. Going through the leaderboards, all my loot is at maximum, so you can see my maximum is 270 approximately right now. And the cool thing is with this new loot maximum, occasionally you'll find people that have like 400,000 or 500,000, and it'll just kind of like, they have 500,000, but it's a lot of loot. Like, they'll just leave it there on their base. They won't really care too much. So, occasionally you find people that have a little bit more. But you can see everyone is roughly giving 270,000. So here's a 592, like I talked about. We'll take a look at the spells. We're going to try and attack him. He might be online, but maybe not, which would be a nice haul. So we're using Blade Storm, which is level 6, Sonic Blast level 3, and then the heal spell is level 8. There you go. We are level 71. Show you the stats here of the king. About 2,500 fire shield, which definitely helps out with the firebolt towers and the pyromancers. We have about 50% gold boost now. We might have to change it up for this base. I don't remember off the top of my head if he is really strong. I don't think so. I've been trying to do weaker opponents to get, pure gold boost on. So I think we can actually go through him without changing up the gold boost stats. And if not, I can just use a scroll, which is not too big a deal. So we've been using archers, cannons, and pyromancers. So unfortunately, he is online. But yeah, it's really nice. You see that a lot more often is, 400, 500,000 in loot. So we're going and show you, this is the easy base that I've been farming. He doesn't use all his towers. He's kind of baiting people in to attack him. He gives the maximum for me 270,000. And he's not that easy, per se, to beat. The reason is his waves are extremely powerful, and he has them all DPS based. They're all with like R blasters and mortars. Very few knights. So you'll notice up here, his second wave does have a couple paladins. But that wave up there is like all R blasters and pyromancers. And here's another wave of all R blasters, pyromancers. He's got one paladin there and a mortar. So you can see his troops are extremely powerful. He has changed his base up just a little bit from yesterday. That's the thing that I've noticed a lot about high-level gameplay, is that these players are like always changing their bases. They're never keeping the base the same. And then right here is really deadly if you don't have fire shield. That right there is like 6 firebolt towers in a corner, and it's extremely deadly. And as you see, we might die right there, but thankfully the heal spell, able to get that off right at the last second. And you can see, even though he hasn't used all his towers, we're still like cutting it close time-wise. And we didn't even sit and bother to attack the firebolt towers over there. So what I've been doing has been bringing out a lot of pyromancers. And the pyromancers, they target the firebolt cannons back there. And they'll take care of that while your hero rushes up towards the castle gate. And then occasionally I bring out a cannon, just to do like a cleanup duty, because the pyromancers don't always attack the firebolt cannons. And then you try and time your spells so that you kill the troops as soon as they spawn. So you can see we're cutting it really close. I'm going to come back just a second and let my pyromancers and cannons do a little bit more damage just to make sure that I get, 100%. And I still didn't. They still missed one or two possibly. So you see they missed one, 99%. But not bad at all, 393,000. Still a fairly tough raid. We're down to about 20 seconds or so. So there's no real easy money anymore. It all comes down to tactics and strategies, which is good and bad. You have to actually be thinking and playing and, be smart about your attacks, which is good. But there's, like I said, no easy money, so you can't really, like, just sleep through it and, do it in your sleep. No super easy bases. It takes more, like, brain power, and if you make a mistake, you're gonna die. I've died several times to him. It's not easy. You do have to have a good equipped hero. There's a lot of times there's chance for death, there's chance for errors, and one wrong move, two wrong moves will kill you and will set you back either gems or set you back food. So that's why he's so high in the leaderboards. He's actually almost top 50 right now, and even with this base, he kills a lot of opponents with this base setup. Because if I didn't have a lot of fire shields, I definitely would die at the firebolt cannon corner. On the other side, though, I could actually equip less gold boosting items and make my hero faster, or give myself some poison shield on my helmet, some fire shield on my boots. So I could actually, buff up my hero a little bit, which would make it easier, but I do want that massive loot increase. So as I said, this one is fairly easy, mainly because he's not using all his towers. If he was using all his towers, there probably wouldn't be, an easy way to get through. It'd be a really tough base to get through, and it probably would take a scroll at this level. Maybe once I level up the spells a little bit more, and then also get a little bit more life on my hero. But yeah, if he were to use all his towers, I think he's only using around 7 to 10 towers or so. And you do have access to 16 at this level. So we'll see in a few days. I am upgrading the Sonic Blast to level 4. So we'll see how strong that is. Because right now it's practically, 2.5 Sonic Blasts can kill a castle gate, as you can see here. It really takes 3. But, you don't need a full third one. And see, actually his castle gate is probably a little bit weaker. His is probably only level, I want to say level 12. One right below the max level. But yeah, most of the time it takes 3 Sonic Blasts to kill any castle gate with your hero. So it takes around 35 seconds or so. So if you can get to the castle gate with your hero with around 35 seconds left with your Sonic Blast available to use, you can pretty much beat any base just with your hero and the Sonic Blast. You do need to have the heal spell there so your hero can regenerate some and, not get killed from the waves, because the waves are going to do a good amount of damage. I found that heal spell level 8 is roughly right around where you need it to be to regenerate just enough life so that the gate and then the wave troops don't kill you. But, that does vary slightly because they can still level up their troops. So you are going to want to get your heal spell probably to level 9, level 10, and then after that, the rest is probably going to be overkill you probably don't need to level it up that much higher. You probably would want to work on more your DPS skills, like the Blade Storm and the Sonic Blast, but we'll figure that out as we go a little bit further in the leaderboards. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to go and do one more test to see on, I believe it was Teppy. So we'll see if Teppy's available to fight now. He's currently still online. So he hasn't changed gold at all. It looks like he's just kind of touching his screen and staying online, staying active. So if anyone wants to try and fight him, there he is. He has a lot of gold. And he's not too hard for someone around the 3,000 mark. But yeah, he's definitely worth a fight. He's got, 500,000 gold for me. So, he should have roughly around the same for you. So give him a try. I will also try to attack him every so often. And thanks for watching.